Oh my gosh, hey folks, it's Jeff Nods here with Let's Play Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, and we're now on the 14th episode, the second episode of today, and we shall progress onward to the second dungeon. Well, the fourth or fifth or something like that. The blah 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 blah. Skull something. Because there are skulls, the skull woods. It's because there's skulls and woods and stuff. Don't want to fall in that hole. Do not ever fall in that hole. It's bad stuff. Well, you can fall in that hole, but I don't know if you really want to. Go ahead and see. Go ahead and see. I'm not gonna demonstrate to you what happens if you fall down that hole. Okay, so we're gonna want to enter this skull with these mummies. I guess they're mummies. I think they're mummies. Oh my gosh. The strange feeling of chivalry. This strange feeling of chivalry ran down my spine and made me jump out a window. I became a man that day. Then I was kind of all across the sidewalk, but that's what makes a man. In any case, you're going to want to be on your feet because there's those little, well, not little, they're kind of gigantic hand floor master things. They're called floor masters, but I'm just going to call them the hands. No, I'm not. I'm going to call them floor masters. Or are they wall masters? I forget sometimes. You don't have to kill them because they just respawn, and that's frustrating. And you're going to want to be careful there because they can be all like, whoop! There's also some in this room as well, I think. I'm pretty sure there are. They can also capture you in the doorway, so be aware of that. And what the heck? I just noticed that the audio is down. Not on the commentary, but on the game audio. Normally I don't set that down until I'm editing. It's weird. I'm calmer in this part. It only took 30 minutes, but I'm calmer than I was in the last episode. By a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. But just like the Dark Palace, the magic lens, the magic mirror, the magic whatever, magic powder, it's your best friend. It's not the magic powder. The magic vanity. The magic optical. I've really got no synonyms for lens or just magnifying glass or anything at the moment. I'm kind of tired. That's okay. I'm willing to do this episode now because I realized that the YouTubes will be like, oh, it's just 9 o'clock. That's nothing. Which I'm actually uploading the other part right at this moment, and this one will probably be uploaded shortly thereafter. Hey, you're stuck. Okay, so we're gonna need to use our bombs to go through this wall right here. And I don't like this skull dungeon place. I just kind of don't like the walls. Boom. Explosions everywhere. All across the sky. Planes crashing into other planes, which are crashing into other planes, which are crashing into, you guessed it, houses. Not really. No, not houses. Flying houses, of course, but not houses on the ground. That would just be ridiculous. I have never seen a house on the ground. I have only seen flying houses. And in any case, we are in the skull whatever. And the skull whatever place, I'm gonna call it, what should I call it? The skull something. I'm going to dub this the skull. I really have no idea what I'm gonna call this dungeon. It's called the Skull Dungeon, but, well, this is the Skull Woods, so it's the Skull Woods Dungeon. But, well, I'm just assuming it's the Skull Woods dungeon because it's in the Skull Woods. So therefore, it's the Skull Woods dungeon. Don't I just sound enthused, enthusiastic, excited, ecstatic, elated? Elated? No. Yes? No. Maybe. Exuberant. Overwhelmed. No, not blithering. Okay, with the fire rod we can burn down the forest and enter this place, which this is a really easy dungeon. It takes me... Wow, we're only 6 minutes into this video. It really did not take me that long to beat this dungeon. Yeah. According to this, it took me just to get to the boss 10 minutes and like 1 minute to beat the boss. Which, by the way, some people consider this boss in this dungeon to be one of the toughest Zelda bosses. One of the, not the toughest Zelda boss. And pretty much like one of the toughest bosses in the game. Some people also consider this boss really easy. I took care of this boss in no time. It's kind of funny. I mean, I've seen people and heard that people have like challenges to see how long, well, how fast they can beat this boss without taking a hit, a single hit. Like you would have half a heart, and that if you took a hit, bam, you're dead. Because I'll show you here in a minute what the gist. Oh gosh, I'm yawning. What the gist of this boss is. And it's not fun. It's not fun. Boss is the next boss is easy. The boss after that is easy. Well, there are like eyeball bosses everywhere. We just fought Argos in the last dungeon, and he was really easy. Or she, or it, we'll just say it. It was really easy. And we're gonna fight another eyeball boss in the next dungeon, and then in the dungeon after that. Also, this room is hilarious. This room is really hilarious. I remember that. Thing is, I let my finger off the control pad every time, but for some reason the game reacts and thinks, "Oh, you're still walking forward," and it walks me forward. And I go over here just so if I can get some hearts. You know that comedy ensues in the form of repetition. Oh, this room cracked me up. I was laughing at myself. I knew how to get through it. That was not the problem. It was just the problem of the control pad kind of being all, "Oh, you're still walking for? Oh, you're still walking. Oh, you're still walking." It's a good thing I have fairies. It's just a great thing I have fairies. I love fairies so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 2 things at once. I love the fire rod. It's an awesome thing because as soon as something gets hit, they stay there and they burn. They just stay there until they die. Okay, so we're gonna need to light all of these torches. All 4 of these torches. And we're gonna have to get up to the entrance before one of them goes out. So we're gonna have to have them all still lit. So we have to go through here. And it was about this room that while I was recording my first take of this, my screensaver kicked in, and as we all know, when my screensaver kicks in, I lose all of my video. Actually, there's only been one instance that I have not lost all of my video feed. And I don't know how that happened. I would like to know how I didn't lose all my video feed. I think that was episode 12 of Legend of Zelda? The first one, not this one. I've lost so much video footage and so much good commentary because of my screensaver. Okay, so down that hole is the boss. What I suggest having is a couple fairies. Well, if you're not very good, which I'm not very good, you're gonna want a blue potion, or maybe just a green potion. But you're gonna want a potion of some sort. I suggest a blue potion because it recovers your health and your magic, because you're gonna need magic for the fire rod. And this is the boss, Mothula. The gist of this boss is, this boss likes to fly around, has only one attack, but there are conveyor belts that that will push you around, as well as the spiky traps. Now, notice here how many hits I take. None. I take 0 hits. That one heart up there is from the spiked traps. You can go back and check the video, but I took 0 hits from that boss. I was amazed. That was like, oh my gosh! Also, we got a crystal. Big whoop. Okay, I have to do this. I gotta do another female voice, guys. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Chef, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you! Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear, and he alone must face the person who began the Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule, who protected the royalty of Hylia, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Not at all! You're very weird. Will the hero lead you to the Triforce?
Huh. Not as feminine as I thought she would be, but okay! Anyway, wait, we're not done here. We're not done here for an instant. We got some side questing. Only the briefest of side questing. There's a cut. There's a cut in the video and I don't know what it does. I don't know what it does. I can't skip, so we'll just have to see what it does. Also, you can't use the whistle in the dark. Hi, thief. He's just like, huh? What was that? What was that noise? Huh? No. 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 Metal Gear Solid is not the next Let's Play. The Let's Play after the... No, I'm joking. It's not. It's not. Metal Gear Solid... I have to find it first. I really want Metal Gear Solid. If anybody has a copy of Metal Gear Solid, just send it to... No, don't. Keep your copy. I'll find it. I think I know where I can get one, other than eBay or intranets. I mean, like, via a retail store that is nearby. And we're now at Link's house. And right here I was going to say, okay, folks, goodbye. I'll see you all next time in Let's Play Legend of Zelda. But then, you know, suddenly, I then decided, hey, what the heck? I'll cause a continuity error, and I'll move a couple tiles away. So anyway, we're going to go on to the next dungeon. Or rather, we're not going to beat the next dungeon. Despite how much, like, this took 13... We're on almost to 14 minutes. And we've already beaten the first... This dungeon. That's amazing. I'm getting good at... I seem to have this strange and this bizarre learning curve for video games. I seem to be really, really bad at the beginning, but then I get really, really good at towards the end. Despite the fact that I've played these games a lot. I've beaten Legend of Zelda. I've beaten this. I've beaten this about 3 times. Well, as far as I can, I've probably beaten it a lot more, but within the time that I've had this game for the Game Boy, because that's what I originally had it for, and I only had it for a brief time. I mean, I've probably beaten him like 5, 7, 6, 8, 12. I can't count. Yes, I don't know how many times I've beaten this game. I've beaten this game a number of times, yes, but I just don't remember offhand. And then my next game, I've also beaten, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. But I've told you that I'm playing Yoshi's Island for my next, it's the side Let's Play, it's not the full Let's Play. It's not the main Let's Play, the main project, which I accidentally told CO what it was today. I was trying to keep it a big, big secret, but he knows. At least nobody knows what my next Let's Play is, and my next side Let's Play are. And you probably wouldn't have thought of this, but I really didn't need to. Oh my gosh, yawn. I didn't need to yawn. I didn't need to go through all that warping and nonsense. I just needed to use the bird. The bird. There is a no, and we're in a dark, dank, swamp place. And it's all rainy and wet, and we're gonna catch pneumonia, and it's gonna suck, and we're gonna die. Because pneumonia isn't fun. I know that for a fact. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe I should say, hello, ladies and gentlemen, to my Let's Play, what is a very, very posh, or, oh my god, verbose, I couldn't remember what the word was, verbose way of saying that. Not that, but of saying Let's Play. I can't think of something. I can't think of anything. And we're on the rock that we need to get to. Oh yeah, there was a piece of heart in that last place. Yeah, I was too busy going on about thinking of a verbose way to say Let's Play. This moving of video, wait, of moving, this collaboration of moving pictures. This collaboration of moving pictures in order to aid in the enrichment of knowledge towards the methods to which one is to solve and significantly and ultimately accomplish victory in beating a video game. What is it? A game to which is played most commonly by console, by portable handheld. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. We're almost to the end of the video anyway. So we needed the ether. Yeah, ether. And the storm goes away, and the dungeon comes out of the swamp, and it's all. There's those sound effects again. You can definitely expect sound effects in the next one, wink wink nudge nudge. Okay, so we're in the Misery Mire dungeon, Swamp Palace or something like that. And we shall beat this in the next episode of Let's Play A Link to the Past. I will see you all later. Bye.